So here we are at Tory conference in Manchester, and guess what? Day one, all the left-wing hippie socialist protesters and the Ramonas are out, usually just ranting and shouting at Tory activists, they should just go home because they don't belong in Manchester. Well, we're going to go around, show you some of the clips, and see what people actually think about these movements. Right, so these are the hippie protesters here.
We just got told to clear off by some random man.
Yeah,
I don't know who he thought he was.
We weren't even doing anything.
We were just minding our own business, and they were like, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, you got this short. So we've reached the main stage of the protesters. So we have obviously a Palestinian flag there, and then I'm going to show you the main stage. So I'm here with Daniel McElhaney and Emily Hudson. We just came from the protest. I've basically got one of the fake newspapers. We're going to go in, we're going to sit down in the actual conference area, safe place. We're going to analyse what socialism actually is. What did you see? What was your kind of...
there are a lot of people there without jobs, for a start. There's a lot of pro-Palestinian stuff. There was socialism, a lot of communist flags. Antifa with their black masks, F the Tories on their shirts.
Yep.
A lot of Russian communist symbology, a lot of Chinese communist symbology.
Yep.
A lot of very strange looking people as well, must be said, anyway.
Yeah, my concern was about the smell. If we had some shampoo, would have probably helped. But I think Emily enjoyed the experience.
I absolutely hated it. I want to go back to the Midland Hotel now.
Safe space.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go in and analyse this. So, as promised, we are now back in the conference zone. We're safe. Yep. We've got this newspaper. It's like 4 pages. We're going to go through this weird stuff that we're seeing. So have a look at the front page of the paper has we won't pay for their crisis. So let's talk about this thing, because my view is it's too vague. What's the crisis? We have a lot of crises, we know that, but they're not really clear about.
Well, Ken Loach is inside.
They've got they're attacking ACOS. As usual, they don't like
They're attacking who?
the special relationship between Australia, UK and America. Do you think that they are successful when it comes to brainwashing the masses or not?
Well, I mean, they have more people than we do, realistically, let's be honest. That doesn't, of course, mean they're right. The majority it certainly doesn't mean you're right. I mean, of course they are. They prove that. The fact that we're sitting in the conference hall at the moment, and the fact that we have the majority of the stands are about sustainability and environmentalism, which we've discussed before on the show, of course, and various other contemporary agendas. Goes to prove exactly that. They've been very successful in brainwashing people and very successful in pushing a narrative that 50 years ago would have been regarded as, just either the fringes of academia or just absolute absurd. I mean, nonsense.
Yeah, and then the other problem I have is that they keep pretending that the hard left and the activists that they talk about the priorities that the ordinary people in the country actually care about.
Like Ken Loach.
Apparently. But again, look at these pages. The obsession with Palestine, the obsession with issues
we saw, I think, more Palestinian flags today.
Than actual Palestinian flags in Palestine.
Well, that's true, yes. But certainly more than, British flags, which is hardly unsurprising. There were Palestinian flags, there were communist flags, and there were, that was it, really.